Hi, Mark Shepard again, Master Practitioner and Trainer of Hypnosis, here to answer another quick question about hypnosis for weight loss. The question this time a number of people have asked is, how many sessions do I need of hypnosis? How many sessions of hypnosis do I need so that I can lose the amount of weight that I want to lose? Now, here's the challenge with trying to answer that kind of question. Everybody's different. I don't really know what your eating habits are. I don't know if you generally eat really good food and you're looking to lose 10 pounds, or whether you're getting ready to prepare for a marathon or a triathlon. I don't know if you're someone who has spent the last 30 years pretty much very sedentary, sitting on the couch, and you may need to lose hundreds of pounds. It's really hard to just make some kind of blanket statement because every one of us is different. And that's what I love about hypnosis, and I love about the process of hypnosis, is that I create a program specifically for you. Now, a couple of stories. I had a guy come to me, and we really didn't click that well. I did one session with him, and he was a pretty good hypnosis candidate. I mean, he had successfully used hypnosis to stop smoking several years earlier, and so we did one session, and he didn't. I could tell he didn't kind of. We weren't the perfect match, and that happens sometimes, and that's fine. I did a session with him. He went off, and 6 months later, I bumped into him again, and he had lost 60 pounds. I mean, he looked great, and I said, "Wow, that hypnosis session worked really well for you." And he was like, "No, it didn't. After I saw you, I started going to the gym and working out." Well, what were the suggestions that I gave him? I gave him the suggestion that he begin to crave exercise, that he begins to go to the gym and work out. I mean, he was eating pretty well already, so the area that he needed work on was the motivation to get his self to the gym. And so he really only needed that one session. So that was interesting. I've had other clients. I worked with a woman who I kind of did a challenge with 3 personal trainers and me. We each had a client, and we had a month. We had literally 4 weeks to work with each of our clients, and a local cable TV person videotaped it and basically left town before she actually produced the video, so we never got the results. But of the 4 people, my client lost the most weight. She lost 20 pounds in 4 weeks. I think it was 4 weeks. It might have been 8 weeks. But still, 20 pounds in 8 weeks. I think it was over a 2-month period. It was 8 weeks. She lost 20 pounds. And this was a person who had never lost more than 8 pounds at any time on any diet that she'd ever been on. And she had been on diets for 20 years. So, and did I do a lot of sessions with her? Yeah, I did a session with her a couple of times the first week, and pretty much once a week for the 8 weeks of the program. Did she do physical exercise as well? Yes, she did. Did she change her eating habits during that time? Yes, she did. And so that particular person, she required a session a week. So what I see typically is that people need more work in the beginning, and then as time goes on, they just kind of need maintenance. They need support. They need reinforcement. Because the deal is, with cigarettes, you can certainly live without cigarettes, right? You don't need to smoke to live. So that's kind of a typical of cigarette smoking. But food, you got to have food every day, right? We all have to eat. So weight loss is a little bit more challenging in that you are confronted, often 3 to 5 times a day with food. So how do you deal with that? So, and quite often people have a lot of childhood stuff associated with food. They eat to soothe themselves. So I know I have clients who kind of eat when they're anxious, and so we have to deal with the anxiety piece as well. And some folks they get to the gym and it freaks them out because they just they see all the people who are all beefed up and they go, oh, I can't do that, or they get weird, and we have to clear some of those issues, and sometimes that takes some time. There's the food, there's the exercise, there's the self-talk, there's your self-image and the things you're saying to yourself, and so sometimes there's a process. And if you need to lose 100 pounds, that's not going to happen in a week. So there's some time, and so we need to set realistic goals, and you need to get the kind of support that really works perfectly for you. Some people need more hands-on. Some people need more authoritative kind of hypnotic approach. Some people need more of a permissive way of suggestion. So essentially, the answer to the question is, how many sessions does it take? Impossible to tell you on a short video. However, when I sit down and talk with you, I usually can give you an idea, and the more support you require, the less it's going to cost you in the long run. So that's really kind of the way I work it. And I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. Please feel free to give me a call. The number's on the site. It's either following the video or just over there or down below. I don't know where you're watching this. So if you're on my website, it's in like several places. It's here and it's there. If you're watching this on YouTube, the information should be just down below the video. And feel free to click the link to my website as well. So I look forward to talking with you and supporting you to get you the results that you want in the perfect way for you, easier, better, faster with hypnosis. Thanks so much. Mark Shepard, Master Practitioner and Trainer of Hypnosis. I look forward to helping you in the very near future. Thanks so much.